Day 87. All right, we're going back and forth, up and down, 1400, 1300, and that's not good. I meant to go D5. You guys know I always go D5. Should I just go D5 now? Or what do I usually do after D5? I usually get the pawn out. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go bishop here. Eventually, I think I'll push up to D5. But yeah, let's just push up to D5 now. That sucks. We wasted a move because we weren't paying attention. But early mistake, we'll recover early. Let me turn off my notifications here. I don't want to get distracted by my phone. Okay, he took. We'll take back. He'll bring the knight out. He didn't bring the knight out. We'll bring our knight out. Push this pawn here. Now he's probably going to bring the knight out, and nope. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll bring my pawn out, get this bishop out, castle. So even though... What is going on? He just brought his queen out. Okay. I can always just go here. If he takes, I take back. Or I can come over here. I think he wants to take this pawn. So if I push here, I think he's going to take that pawn, so we can't push it that way. We can just go ahead and take. He takes it back with the bishop. We kick the bishop, and then we finish our development. Or we can just bring the knight out. He takes our queen, we take back, and it's simple like that. So we can just get the knight out and continue our development. I wonder if I take, he just takes back, and then we push. No, I'm just gonna develop my knight. Now I remember why I didn't want to develop the knight. Okay, never mind. I need to think. If you can't tell, I just woke up early in the morning, so... Oh, I thought he was gonna take the pawn and just be up a pawn, but I guess he doesn't care for that. Well, if he took the pawn, we could have come here with the rook and taken his pawn back. Maybe he saw that. We could take the bishop. And what else? Is there something better than taking the bishop? We can go here. And then he just castles, right? And he's fine. No. If he go there, how does he defend it? He just brings his bishop here, maybe. What's the downside to us taking our knight here? Or yeah, here. Downside is if we don't get this fork, we have to come back here, come back here. It's not the biggest downside. And then if we go here and he castles, we still get that. If he brings the bishop here, we can take the bishop. If he kicks, I don't know. I kind of like this. We'll see where it goes. I don't know what I'm missing. Early morning coffee and chess. Couldn't ask for a better start to the day. This is not coffee. This is coffee. The red drink is just more caffeine. Alright, I can go here. Take that knight. He takes back. Nah. Obviously can't go there anymore. I kind of want to take this knight because I see a push coming. No, there's no push coming. That might be coming. Then we have to go here. Alright, let's just castle. Let us just castle. And then I'll probably bring this rook here. Control this open file. take this knight, try to win this pawn. A solid move. Control. Don't, yeah, keep control of the file. Okay, now we're officially in the middle game. We don't have any advantages like we usually do. But I don't know. Maybe we take. He takes back. He's attacking the diagonal. I don't like that. I don't really like my knight here anymore. What if we bring this bishop here? I like this. Bishop attacks the pawn. Knight attacks the pawn. Rook attacks the pawn. We get rid of this knight and we're threatening to win something. But it's our 5 minutes compared to his 8 minutes, so we gotta pick up the pace. But 5 minutes is plenty as long as we get out of the middle game with something good. We do struggle a lot in the end game, so we need to start thinking about the end game now so that, I don't know, we don't fall for the usual end game shenanigans. Alright. Okay, that's what I wanted anyways. I wanted him to kick. Okay, now we take with the knight. Or the... I want to take with the bishop, actually. Bishop takes back. Take with the knight. And then we got the knight. It's interesting. It's interesting. But we definitely win a pawn, right? Alright, which is it? Bishop or knight? I feel like that's a crucial decision. I think if we go bishop, we can still attack there. Alright, let's go with the knight. If he doesn't take it back, we go here. Four. We gotta keep an eye on that clock. He's got 7 minutes. A 3-minute advantage is crazy. 4 minutes to 3 minutes. Or 4 minutes to 7 minutes. Forgetting my numbers. Now, which way is better? This way or this way? Okay. He's thinking. It's fair enough. I feel like we're in a crucial moment of the game. He needs to think. Even though we have 4 minutes left, I think we still need to keep taking our time. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. So we lose a pawn. Okay. There's a check here. King goes. I don't want to trap my knight though. Okay, we can bring our knight back, trade, and then take this pawn maybe. Bring the knight back, attack the bishop, and trade everything. I think we will still end up being a pawn up. I like this check, but there's nothing afterwards. Check, and then what? Nothing happens after that check. This is interesting, but after we go here, I just don't see anything with that. So I like this. Trying to attack the bishop. If he takes, I'm fine to take back. And then we take this pawn. And because we use so much of our time in that portion of the game, we got to start playing blitz here. In about 30 seconds, we have to start playing blitz. Jeez. Okay, well. Wait, what if I do this? Push up. Then I'm attacking both of these guys. There's always this as well. If he, yeah, I like this because now this knight can't go there, and then we go here and attack both of them. Um, if he goes there to attack our knight, what do we do? Bring the knight here. Yeah. Let's attack him. I gotta start thinking though. Now, because the bishop is here, our back rank is fine. If he attacks the rook, we push up, attack his bishop. Okay, that's interesting. I want to attack the bishop. No, I can't. Okay. Well, let's take. Uh, let's go here. Attack this pawn. And let's see. Now we could also go here and attack that way as well. So we've got some options. Let's attack the pawn, win the pawn here. Let's try to win some more pawns. Yeah, he's got a passer that we gotta be careful about. If he goes there. We can take. He takes back. We take. The problem is this guy runs away, and all of that is just a fair trade. We can always go here, attacking this guy. Is that a bad fork? Not really. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I think we made a crucial. Yeah, having to play blitz screwed me up. We can't. This is bad. Yeah, this is checkmate. So we're kind of cooked. Yeah, I have to do this. He's gonna win my rook. And that's okay. Yeah. Yep. Eesh. Alright, there's no stopping this. Good game. What is going on? 76.8 for us, 84.8 for him. I thought we were doing good up until the end. Wait, hold on, let me look at this thing again. Yeah, fifth, yeah. It's always the end game, man. I mean, even the opening we kind of messed up with the pawn, but that was just a misclick. And we were fine, you know. That was a good move. What? Wait. What's the best move here? Best move is to castle. Interesting. Castle queenside. Hmm. I need to start like thinking about castling queenside black because the engine recommends it a lot. I just don't usually do that. So yeah, that would have solved our open file problem. Instead of taking an extra move to get this control of this open file, we can just castle queenside and have it, and then start attacking right away. Okay, well we didn't see that. Resume. This is not an accuracy. You had a chance to play something better. What's the better move than that? Show follow up. Okay, I guess that just gives us a better position. I'm not sure. Okay, resume. Okay, that was the best move there. Oh, so we should have taken with the bishop. The better option was to capture a pawn and win material after that. Okay, show me the better way to do it. Show follow up. That is a lot. So let's go back here. So take with the bishop. If he takes the knight, which it's telling him to take the knight, that makes sense because the knight was protecting that bishop. You take back with your knight, and it still protects the bishop. Okay. He takes, and then knight takes. Okay, I can understand that. And then we're just up a pawn. Yeah. Okay, so after all the trades, we're up a pawn. All right, let's go back to what we actually did. We took with the knight. He took a pawn. That was bad. Okay, what was the best move? Push the pawn up, show the follow up. That is a lot. Let's go back. So the better move was to push the A pawn. Then he pushes his C pawn. I don't know why. Um, Maybe to prevent this guy from closing in this bishop. Yeah, I guess that's to make sure the bishop is not trapped. But it doesn't work. We can still trap the bishop here. I don't know. Then he goes knight. We supposed to check with the knight. King moves away. We win a pawn. We attack the knight and win a pawn. Okay. Rook kicks away our knight. We check the king and sacrifice the knight. He takes the knight, and then we take his knight, and we're still up a pawn. But I guess we have a better position. I'm not sure what the point of all that was. All right, let's resume. And then where did we go wrong? So that was a mistake. We lost a pawn. Well, we lost our rook, then we lost a pawn. And these two bishops are dangerous. Okay. And then we tried to trap a bishop in. That was a good move. He attacks the knight. Okay, now we threaten the bishop. He goes there. We take. He takes. Your better option was to defend a pawn that was under attack. And we're just giving up pawns. This was, but we also had 2 minutes left, so I can kind of understand. Basically, this game we lost on time. Okay, that was a blunder. There's the incoming fork. What was the best move? Okay, let's play the best move instead. Best move is attack. Oh, the best move is attack the. Wait. What did I do? So I attacked the knight. He defends it, and then I did that. But the best move was to just go after this pawn. Show the follow up. Okay, we're not completely winning, but it solves the problem of the passers. We got rid of all the passing pawns, and then yeah, it's just dead even. I thought we were in a winning position, but this is just dead even. Okay, resume. So our blunder was basically this, and then once he forked, it was all over. So it just took one move to basically ruin the whole game for us. Yeah, yeah. And then that after that, it was just winning for him. Tough luck, but we'll we'll get better. We'll do better. Not honestly, not a bad start to the day. We can always do better, but first game of the day, we'll call it a warm up and bounce back. We got the white pieces. Let's take control of this game. And I think we ran into some time trouble last game, so let's do better with time. Okay. Let's zip through this opening. Not on autopilot, but just get through this opening and have some sort of time advantage going into the middle game. Maintain. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I do want to offer a trade here. If I go here, he takes mine. I take his. He takes the pawn. And no, I don't like all that. All right. There's no way to really save this bishop, so let's just get it over with. I have to take the engine tells me to take that pawn every time, and I usually don't and suffer for it. Do we take again? Because he didn't want to take because of the he would lose his castling rights, though. That's why he didn't take. So what should I do here? I can go attack this bishop. Where does the bishop go? All the way there. But let's just take the pawn. Okay. Now he's ready to castle. I don't think he castles there, but we'll see. I want to go here, but then what if happens if he goes there? Bring this guy in. He pushes this guy up. We'll do it anyways. We'll do it anyways. If he goes there, we'll just bring the bishop back. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought he would do. Now, we can just bring the bishop back. We can go here, try to attack there. What happens if he just pushes the pawn? I don't know. I want to try it. Is it a good idea? Maybe, maybe not. If he pushes, then we'll bring back the thing. We'll bring back the bishop. Okay. Should we just go ahead and bring back the bishop? We'll bring the knight here. That'll be interesting. Honestly, I'm just gonna unpin myself and castle. If he takes, I don't mind taking that way. Yeah. I'm not gonna spend too much time worrying about this knight. We'll sacrifice, not sacrifice, but let's just stop worrying about that knight. Now we castle. Okay, let's castle. And if he wants to take this knight, now's the chance. It's still pinned. Oh, this will be interesting. We go here. He takes, we take, he takes, we take. Or we could do this. I kind of like that. But what does it do, really? Attacks the queen, and then that's it. All right, let's try it. Okay. We don't want to lose this knight, so we probably have to go back. All right, let's just go back. We got to do better on time. Yeah, that's good that we went back because that pawn was under attack. Okay, I think what I want to do now is bring this rook here, and then it unpins the rook too. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. But we got to watch out for some threats. And then we got to just pick up the pace. I don't want to run into time troubles this game. That's what happened to us last game. So it is. What if I go here? Checks. Nah, we gotta go. Yeah, we have to go here. Probably gonna lose our bishop. That's okay. Lose the bishop. That's fine. Attack the queen. Start attacking this bishop. Are you kidding me? Why are we getting pinned left and right? First it was this knight, now it's this knight. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, let's unpin ourselves. Let's unpin ourselves and then, I don't know. After this, we should have our turn on the attack. Okay, now it's our turn to attack. I'll kick this bishop next. All right, 6 minutes to 5 minutes. Not as crazy big of a difference like last time, but still, we need to get to. Wait, he sacrificed the. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I don't know what his plan is. That kind of worries me. People don't just give away their rooks like that usually. Did we miss some tactics? I'm gonna kick this bishop. He's gonna go there. I'm gonna kick again. He can't take. He needs to go away. I don't really want to give him this pawn. Now I kind of want to what? Bring this knight here. We'll lose this pawn if I bring the knight there. We go here. He takes the. All right, let's do this. No, he's gonna just take the knight. Okay, we might run into time problems if I keep doing this. All right, let's kick the bishop first, just to get an attack, get some respect. Kick the bishop first. Maybe bring. No, we can't bring the knight. Yeah, we can. We can bring the knight there, protect that pawn, and then swing our rook over. I'm trying to do better on time. Yeah, once we kick this bishop, we can bring the knight here. If he takes the knight, we'll take the bishop. We'll take the bishop. Or we go here. And what does he do? All right, let's just take the bishop. Let's take that bishop. Okay. Okay. No back rank issues. Swing this guy over. We're up. When did we get up? When did he blunder for us to be winning? How are we up a piece? Oh, he sacrificed his rook. I forgot. So we're not up a piece, we're up in exchange. Just for fun. Let's kick that queen just for fun. We got a free pawn here. Dun. Free pawn. If he takes, we take back. We're attacking the bishop. Okay. Let's go here. Attack this bishop next. We can go there as well. We're in a good position. 4 minutes to 3 minutes. The time is starting to equalize. He needs to start thinking. Okay. There's a check that we can utilize. Oh, no, we cannot. That would be bad. All right. How should we do this? We might lose it. No, with that knight, that pawn is protected. We gotta find a good square for our queen. Is this fine? This is okay. I like this. Saying, you want to trade? You want to trade? Or you want me to check here and get around? I like that. 2 minutes into the end game where we have an advantage is good. This is good. Okay. Forced all types of trades. I did not see that, but I'm glad that it doesn't lead to anything fatal. We can always win this pawn. This is when we tend to give up our advantage, so we need to be careful. Okay, okay, okay. We go here. Let's go there. Trade as much as we can. Trade as much as we can. Keep an eye on the clock, and we should be good. Okay, if we take there, he takes there. If he goes here, we might be in trouble. Should I let him have that? Yeah, I'm just gonna let him have that pawn. Trying to defend this pawn might lead to more trouble than it's worth. He goes here. Yeah, so let's just take this pawn. Then if he takes here, I don't know what the plan is there, but we're gonna take this. Oh, freaking! Are you kidding me, bro? That's what I'm talking about. Jeez, nothing makes me more mad, man. 67.4 for him, 65.6 for us. We just threw away a completely winning game. I don't understand, man. I don't understand it. Opening wasn't the best, but it got us through. We had some advantage in the middle game, per usual, and then, like always, I don't want to say like always, but how it tends to happen, we give up our advantage in the end game, and we just threw away a winning game. All right. So he blundered that rook. We won it back. So we won a pawn in the opening, and then we won a rook in the middle game, or we won an exchange in the middle game. And in the end game, we just gave up a completely winning game. We traded queens. I think that was good. That was dangerous. I'm glad that we kind of dealt with it a little bit. That was bad. That was a blunder. My goodness. He takes. And that was a blunder. You permitted the opponent to win a rook by trapping a piece. That was a blunder. So he could have trapped. Best move. Okay. Yeah, we could have. He could have taken the rook because we trapped it. All right, let's try that again. What was our best move? This is a rule I've learned a long time ago. When there's a piece on your side of the board, kick that piece. I don't know why I thought it was okay to just leave this bishop here. We had all the time in the world to get rid of it. And you just kind of ignored it. Yeah, that was a blunder. And then our best move was to do what? So we took the pawn, which was the best move. He goes and attacks the pawn. But really, he was going for the checkmate that we should have seen from a mile away. And instead, we did that. You permitted the opponent to win, to checkmate the king. Yeah, we just threw away the game that we were completely winning. So here, we're fine. Well, we got the eval bars pretty much just for us. And then we make the fatal move of taking this pawn. So that's that. We just threw away that game. So let's move on. Final day or final game of the day. Let's try to end on a good note. First game was like fine. It's a warm up game. Um, we need to wake up a little bit. We're fine, but losing that second game just made me so mad. Some people I saw the engine tell me one time. I was playing that coach on chess.com and I was playing it and it says chess is a great way to relax. I was just like, no, it's not. It's just a battlefield. At least for me. How am I supposed to relax when I give up a game like that? That second game makes me so mad. And now I gotta move on. Um, I kind of like this. He checks, we kick. Yeah, this could end bad, but we'll see. He's gonna check. I know that. I'll go there. The queen will defend it. I think I've done this one other time and the engine didn't like it, but I'm stubborn, so we'll see. We'll see. Now that I'm looking at it, there's really no advantage to what I just did. Go here. I can kick the queen all the way. Um, let's just develop our bishop and castle. I'm thinking he may go there. We'll just attack. Oh no, we can't attack the queen because we can't attack the queen because what? If we attack the queen just takes our knight. So this was a terrible move. Yeah, bro. I don't know what I'm doing today. I already learned this from the engine too. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. We go there. Takes. Is there a way to get out of this? Not really. This is so bad. We take. No. If we go there, he takes. Why did I do this? I I don't know. I don't know. I I was thinking I'd have some fun, but losing is not fun, man. Oh Lord. Okay. So how do we fix this? Knight here does nothing. Queen there does nothing. Queen here, he takes the knight. I was thinking we could do that, but that doesn't really work because the queen will be under attack. Now we're spending all our time trying to fix a mistake that's not fixable. Then we just have to call our losses. Damn. Kick. Takes. Yeah, it's not fixable. Let's just finish developing our pieces. We gotta just acknowledge that that knight is gone. We should have known better. As soon as he retreated the bishop, I should have started thinking about my knight. All right, let's just castle and be sad. End on a sad note. We started off so good in this rating bracket, and then now we're just struggling for I don't even know what reason. We dropped like 20, what is it, like 10 points now, 15, 20 points. It's bad. Went from 1410 all the way to 1370 with no end in sight. And let's just prevent this bishop or this pawn from moving forward. We're going to have to play a slow game. We can't really afford to make trades. Hopefully he starts to get overconfident and start blundering pieces. Will it happen? Probably not. If I go there, that's fine. It's not fine because we'll lose our knight to the queen. All right, let's make a what's it called? An escape route for the bishop. It's gonna take. Probably have to take back, or he's gonna take the pawn or the knight. I can't even tell my pieces apart anymore. Which way should we go? This way. Open up this file. Gotta take back, obviously. Now we might have a chance if we go here, then there. But I don't think he ever allows that. You can always just push this pawn up. Let's give it a try. We gotta try things. Yeah. Him taking control of this diagonal A1. A1 move there. Oh yeah, and this is a game. This is game. We're cooked. We lose the queen. Yeah, such a sad way to end. Yeah, he cleaned it up nice. I think it's time to resign. I'm not feeling this anymore. Probably time to resign. Down a queen, down a minor piece. It's bad all around. Damn. All right, that's game. Not our best games today. 92.8 for him, 80.9 for us. We kind of tried something stupid this game, so let's just go through the opening real quick. Yeah, we went after the queen, which actually wasn't bad. We protected the knight, attacked the queen, and then he checked us, and naturally we pushed this pawn up. He couldn't take the knight because the queen was protecting it, and then our next move was the mistake. We pushed the bishop here when we should have kicked the queen. That's where we messed up. So we should have just kicked the queen. Because we didn't do that, our knight got trapped. The engine is gonna say to move the knight here, but either way, the bishop's still gonna take it, so there's no point. So yeah, I just gave up on the knight because I knew even if I moved it to the only square that it could go to here, the bishop would take it. If we move it here, the queen will take it. So we were gonna lose the knight anyway, so I decided to just keep developing. And then from here on out, he just played it clean, went on the attack, started pawn storming our king side. And then we didn't make the best moves, but he forced some trades, opened up the king or the castle, and then we tried to go on an attack and basically pin this knight to the rook, but it didn't work. He just moved his rook over and checked our king. And once we moved our king here, he still has the bishop attacking this diagonal. So very well done by him. So he just cleaned it up, got our queen, and then right about here we just resign. So honestly, yeah, it's not our greatest session, but this is part of the journey. So we're gonna learn from these games. We're just filling out this rating bracket. We're gonna find our flow. We'll find our rhythm. It sucks when you lose like this, but you know these kind of days exist too. So I'm not gonna pretend that I just win all the time and that there's no downsides. There's downsides. You just gotta learn from them and move on. But as always, I appreciate you all watching. Until next time, peace.